Welcome to Chopper's Charts. We're looking at phase 2 of Chopper's backtesting session. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fun. So what we're doing here, phase 2 is getting a data point. It is proving the edges, your rules, everything you did in phase 1, all that experimentation, all those little things that you came up with, and you said, okay, here, this is my playbook, this is my setup, this is my trade management. This is what I'm going to do. You've got these rules set up now. Now we want to prove those rules are really going to work. This is critical. This is tight. So this is really going to be a simple process, and it will ensure you have rules that you're able to follow. Now you want to do this in the instrument that you built the rules in. So if you, let's say you built your rules in ES or gold or a Forex or whatever, this is where you want to prove in the same instrument. So we're staying in the same instrument, we're staying in the same time frame. Everything you did in phase 1, except for now, we're just going to focus on proving these rules. Again, key things to focus on, and I'm going to repeat this probably a few times, focusing on technique, not money. You can have a simple exit rule for now. You can have a simple exit rule of ticks, pips, support resistance levels, safety line, whatever you had previously, whatever you developed in your rules. Keep with that. We can change that when we get into phase 4. So don't focus on the money. Okay. One contract, one small lot, whatever it is you're doing, you want to record all winners and losers that is per your rules. If it's not per your rules, delete it. You're not doing it. And don't, your system will have losers. If it doesn't have losers, you're doing something wrong. So expect losers that will be 100% per your system. That's part of the job. That's part of trading. We're going to find a set time, a month, year, whatever it is. You will just need to remember this for phase 3. So whatever you're backtesting, if you're backtesting 2023, or we'll go in this more, 2024, whatever it is you're backtesting, make sure you know what that is so that we can come back to that time. You want to keep the same tags as you had in phase 1, only you're going to reduce them to what is important to your rules. What are you still kind of, you're kind of not on the fence about something, so you want to keep tracking that and collect some more data, because even at the end of phase 2, you're going to have a pretty good proven set of rules. Maybe you found something that you didn't catch before. Now that you got more trades on it. And so you might want to tweak it a little. You're going to take your time. You want to journal the same as you did in phase 1. And you will need to review these. This is always the case in backtesting. Treat it as real. We're looking to get about 50 trades to get a good data point to determine that your rules, your trading edge is going to work. Focus on your playbook rules. Do not, here I am repeating again, do not focus on the dollar amount. This phase has nothing to do with dollar amount. It is all about proving your playbook rules. I can't stress this enough. If you have a good rules technique, you have a good base rule that you can repeat, the money will come. That's just the way it is. The money will come by focusing on the technique. There's not a trading guru out there, professional trader, that says focus on the technique. As soon as you start focusing on the dollars, you lose. You end up chasing these dollars, and you can't ever chase money. Money will elude you all the time. So let's focus on the dollar. Let's focus on the technique and keep it to the playbook rules. The goal is to take only, let me repeat, only trades that fit your rule book. Delete it, winner or loser, if it's not per your rules. You get $1,000 win, you got this running win trade, don't cheat. If it was not per your setup, if it was not truly per your rules, delete it. You're going to skew you're going to skew your data, and it's going to hurt you in the long run. Keep it to this. Go slow. Go back. If you seen your rules go by and you missed it, go back and take it. It's okay, because we're trying to prove that your rules work. Your edge works. So it's okay to go backwards. It's okay to go forward. Just stick to your rules that you created. You're looking for solid data of your setup. Add trade management rules, risk parameters, and anything else that you choose to add to your playbook. Get your playbook written down. Get it perfect. Get it where you want it. It's got to be something that you can play. If you cheat this, if you say, well, that was $800 winner, it's not quite like my rules, but it's close enough. You're only cheating your own success. You're putting in things that are going to give you false data. If you kill every winner and say, well, nah, that one, $500 loss, that wasn't per my rules, but it was, you need to take it. It needs to be in there. You're only going to cheat yourself. I can't stress this enough. This is crucial. Okay. We got that. Don't cheat. Okay. Trading time frame. This one's kind of going to be a little tricky. So this is going to be the time that you take these trades. Well, if you trade the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, even the 1 hour, if you do a whole year, it's going to take you forever. You could do it. It'll give you great data. And trust me, it would give you great data. You would really you may have more than 50 trades, especially in the 5-minute, but we're only looking for 50 trades. So if you do trade a lower time frame, try to pick a month scattered throughout a year. So take 2024, you want to trade, maybe February, June, and November. So kind of take that. That way you get a better variety. If you're all in the beginning of the year or something, it may not be as good. If you're in a 4-hour time frame, you're going to be trading about 2 years. I do the 4-hour. I chose 2023 and 2024, and I got pretty close, about anywhere from 35 to 60 trades on my instruments. Lower time frame, like I said, you're going to be a little more scattered, but the more you can spread that out through the year, even if it's just like a week in February, a week in here, and a week there, spread it out through the year, the better results you're going to get, and it'll help you with your data. So this is pretty good. Get a good variety. Remember the dates that you traded. Remember those dates that you did phase 2 in, because we're going to come back to that in phase 3 unless you have a photogenic memory. If you have a photogenic memory, I can't help you. You're just going to have to jump around. But most of us don't. So you will be trading the same times in phase 3. Again, keep repeating this. Do not focus on the money. Just the win-loss and making sure it fits your playbook rules. That is the biggest key right here. We want to prove your trade book, your playbook works. We want to prove that. This includes your trading times and sessions as learned in phase 1. Journal and tag. Okay, everything you did in phase 1 again. Okay? You want to journal and tag your trades exactly like you did in phase 1, because this is kind of like you did, you got a bunch of trades, you did however many trades, you found your rules. Now you're proving it, and you're just going to tag things. Like I said earlier, you kind of clean them up a little bit, but you're going to tag things and journal them so that we can go back and look and do a secondary review of these trades. We'll go through the tags, lighten it up. You've got a pretty good idea what you're wanting to track by now. Pick the items you feel need more focus through this phase that may help you in a little more tweaking of your rules, maybe. You might find something that's not really working too well or something, and you're going to kind of see that a little cleaner on this phase 2. We are still able to improve. So we're locked in, but we may not be 100% locked in. And this, honestly, that's just going to be life in general. With trading, the markets will change here and there, or you might find something that works a little better down the road that you might want to tweak a little bit. We're trying to prove something, so if we prove it and it works, you don't want to tweak too much. Journal, screenshot the trades, just like before. You're getting more familiar with your trades, and reviewing these at the end will only help fine-tune things a little bit more. Fine-tune. We're not talking major changes. Unless you go through this and your data just isn't working. Be real. This is pure data point of proving your system works. Again, cheating only hurts you. If you seem to conveniently manipulate so that every trade's a winner, or you're going to get a 90% win rate, or any of that stuff, it's just going to hurt you in the long run, because it's not going to work that way. This is the first psychology lesson in trading. Discipline. Being disciplined is the first and hardest thing to learn in psychology, trading psychology. Remember, we're looking for about 50 trades for accurate data. Less is okay, more is better. Final step, data needs to be accurate. I've already said that a few times. It needs to be accurate. This is a proving ground. This is what tells you your edge in your playbook work or does not work. Don't be too proud of it. Don't be too like, oh, I've got this all together and I know it's going to work, and you kind of skew things on your proving grounds. And then you go start trading and you're like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? This is the proving ground. If you go and invent a light bulb, but you didn't, run that light bulb for 1,000 hours to prove that it works, you're going to be selling a lot of light bulbs that burn out. You don't want that. This is a result of all the work you did in phase 1, and you may have to go back. You may have to, and there's nothing wrong with that. Keep it to yourself. Dial in and make yourself proud that you're getting it figured out. This is you. Phase 1 was experimentation to get your edge and playbook. This is about data. This is about proving it. Now, to review the trades once more and make sure were good trades. The losers should have no lessons. So if you're looking through your trades, you're looking through your winners and your losers. When you look through your losers, you should be looking at going, I would take this trade again. I would take it again. It hit my setup. I caught it on my trade management. Everything looked good to enter this trade, and I would enter it again. That's what you want to look. There should be no lessons. Okay? It should be per your rules. Now is the time to make any last minute tweaks. I say tweaks, I'm saying fine adjustments. Maybe you have to go back to phase one to perfect it more. That's okay. It's all right. It happens. We're not perfect. It's an experiment. It's your science lab. Repeat this process on any other instruments that you plan to trade. I kind of say stick to one instrument through this whole thing, and then once you're really good and you got one instrument working for you in forward testing and all four phases, then while you're actually trading, paper trading that, you're paper trading your rules, you're paper trading and you're seeing results, then on your spare time go back and maybe test another instrument, and you can come start here in phase two. You don't need to go to phase one. You start in phase two, prove that your rules work with that instrument. A good example, I used to trade crude oil. Crude oil did not work. When I finally put my rules together, crude oil didn't work. I couldn't reach a 50% success win rate in phase two. And I dropped it. I don't want that. I want more than that. And crude couldn't do it. So you can do that. Again, I highly suggest that maybe you go all the way through, start forward testing one instrument, and then come back and play with some more. Final note. Be aware that your win rate will be a bit high, and that's okay. And I say that I'm looking this phase, you want 60% plus win rate. I had some that were 75. I had 65. So that's good, because when I went through phase three, I was actually hitting about 50%, because it's one thing to go through and be this disciplined to pull out all the losers, all the losers, all the trades that weren't per your edge, and you're going to get a higher win rate. Maybe someday you're going to get to there. You're going to start seeing that. But for now, you're going to go back, and in phase three, you'll see this. If you got a 75% win rate, you're going to go to phase three and you start taking all your trades you see, and you're going to hit 50, 60%, which is still really good. So expect it to be a little higher than normal. Want to stay focused and know you are creating this. You're creating this, not somebody else. You're not copy trading. You're not asking somebody, what do you do here? What do you do here? You're figuring it out. You figured it out. This is going to be exciting. You put in the work. You're at this back testing station every day, and you're just plug, dig, 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 dig. This is yours. You just created this. You found your system through experimentation. This is gonna seriously elevate you into future trading and things that come up in the future. Everything you're doing at this point is your effort and time into creating your trading business. You want to be proud. Be honest with what you're doing. I say it again, don't cheat. You're only cheating yourself. Don't cheat, because you don't want to cheat and say, oh, look at me, I got a 90% win rate. And you go to trade it and you can't even get 30%. Don't do that. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about it. This is yours. This is your trading business. I trade different than everybody else. You're going to trade different than everybody else. Make it yours. Be proud of it. You created this. Discipline here will be discipline later. Creating discipline in your back testing is going to help you create discipline in your forward testing. That's all I got. Enjoy phase two. And thanks for coming and checking me out at Choppers Charts.